Hello everybody. Today I am here to do a tarot reading for the current situation that has been weighing heavily on my mind, and with a lot of chaos that is happening in the world and things not going in the correct scenarios. So let's talk today about Ukraine and what is going on there. What are the thoughts about the Russian invasion to at Ukraine, and what are the hidden things that we can figure out? How is this going to turn up into? What kind of scenarios is it going to lead up to? Is it going to lead up to a full war, a third world war, or is this going to be like stay in that European area itself, or what will be the impacts of this Ukraine scenario in the world scene? Let's do a tarot reading for that. So first of all, I would read the cards for the minds of the people of Ukraine. What is going on in their minds? So let's have some cards for them. The cards that have come up for the minds of the Ukrainian people are Nine of Wands reversed, Judgment, and Three of Wands. So this act right now, the people of Ukraine see that they got a little callous in what they were considering as their defense strategies. So their defense strategies did not stand up. They were not able to defend themselves. So they hoped that the situation could be resolved by talks, but that did not happen, and they have gone into that chaotic situation of the USSR scenarios, where they broke up from the Soviet Union, and still this act as of now, they see that Russia is trying to invade. Russia is trying to expand its grip onto the world. So Russia is using Ukraine as a means as to what they are doing. So is this next thing I would do is take up some cards as to what is Putin's behavior with his own people, and is he being truthful about to the world that what he is thinking, and how does he want things to go. So the cards that have come up for Putin is like he is on a war. He is on a raging war. He is not going to stop at anything. He wants to be that victor who has achieved, and he's being a very aggressor in this, and he is thinking about the mother Russia. So he wants to take Ukraine into its own scenario, and he wants to have that own the glory of back for Russia. And what does he see? He doesn't want to communicate. The block that he is cutting is he has gone with his instincts. He is not trying to figure out how this situation could be resolved. No, he is not talking about communication. So there's not going to be any talks with him. Will this turn out to be a full blown war? The situation will be controlled because the cards that have come up are Hierophant, King of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. Everybody is hoping for that peace. And there are wise people who are going to come into the play, and they are going to have a keen control on how the situation is going to be. This is about being holding on to the grip. So Ukraine will have to seek some help. Ukraine will have to accept the help that is being offered right now, and he will to an extent he will have to surrender also. He will have to accept the terms that Russia may offer them won't be very respectful, but yes, there are wise people who are there. So some wise people will come into action and will be able to avoid the full-blown war by trying to localize it over there. So what will eventually Ukraine feel after some time, and what are the let's see what will Ukraine feel in the coming next month's time. The cards that have come up for this are Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and Lovers. So Ukraine will have to make some major choices. Ukraine will have to figure out things with a new mindset. In Ukraine will have, and this will happen pretty fast. The strategy that Ukraine has been following for a very long time now, will be changing very swiftly. There might be things that will be resolved, and things will Ukraine will have to make a choice based on, like, will have to figure out, well, like, will they be more inclined towards holding on to the present knowledge and making a strategy, or will they get emotional and think about it. So there is a lot depending upon the mentality what Ukraine will make. So Ukraine will has a very important choice coming in the next few days. And what will happen to the people who are seeking, who are fleeing Ukraine as of now, the people who are moving out of Ukraine? The people who are moving out of Ukraine are have seen that there has been aggression. Their person has somebody who had stalled a war, and they are coming out of it. So they will be able to relocate, but that relocation will have some troubles to them, because they will have to surrender to the new policies, the new thoughts, and they will have to transform themselves. They will have to come up in a very they will have to they'll have to like completely change themselves. They'll have to revive them from, like, from a child. They'll have to grow on their own. So a lot is dependent on the people who are fleeing Ukraine as of now, and they are on a crossroads. They don't know, they don't want to make the decision, but there are a lot of things that they don't know. They don't know whether their loved ones are going to be safe there or not. So they are on a very high big crossroads, and they want to come out of those situations very soon. So, and what will happen to the Ukrainian government in the next coming few days? The Ukrainian government will be able to retain that peace. They will be able to make peace, but in that peace, there will be four major players that will come into role play. Then they will have to sit down and come to that scenario. But in this, Ukrainian government will have to figure out that what they may not get what they are looking for. So somebody is going to sneak out some things from them. So Russia is not going to completely surrender and let Ukraine have its own way. Russia will be kind of a hidden winner in this particular scenario, even though Ukraine may be able to retain its independence. But yes, still Russia will play a very important role in this coming few days. Yeah. And what is the final advice that we can give to the people of Ukraine as of now? What, if any of them are watching this video, what can be the final message that can go to the people of Ukraine? Believe in yourself, believe what you know, believe in your feelings. In case whatever you are feeling, if you feel like your strategies will work, believe in yourself, have trust in yourself. So Ukraine, stand by for yourself. You are not alone. There are people there. There are certain allies who are hidden. They will come into role play when you need them, but you have to have trust in yourself. So this was the reading for Ukraine, and we hope that this situation resolves soon. Thanks for watching this.